Hello. I wanted to jump on here because I have some words of encouragement. So I don't know who this is for, but that's not even my business. That's God's business. It's just my responsibility to obey God. And this is what I have. A few days ago, I had the opportunity to sit in on a Bible study. The group is using the Bible study guide to Forward Fire titled Ignited to Rise. And Forward Fire was released the end of 2023. The Bible study, the 8-week study that goes along with it, was produced earlier this year. And so I had the opportunity to share it with the ministry leader, and the group is now going through the study. And sitting there and listening to the hearts of the women who are going through the study, listening to the revelation that they're getting as they study it, listening to the conviction that they're getting, and then just the empowerment to know that they've been fully equipped by God. They are fully equipped to do what He's called them to do, and how it's so much bigger than them. It's the part of expanding the kingdom by allowing what God has given them to touch the lives of others. It's all about the parable of the talents in Matthew 25, when each one of the 3 servants had a certain number of talents, and they had a responsibility to steward those talents well. And the one that did not, he allowed fear to hinder him from using what had been left in his possession. He failed to use what he had in his hand out of fear. If I can say anything to you that are listening right now, do not allow fear to hinder you from stewarding the life God has given you well. We are responsible for stewarding our talents, our resources, our gifts, our opportunities, everything that God has allowed us to possess. He wants a return on his investment. And when you understand that, it causes you to understand, I have no right to hold on to what's not even mine anyway. I've just been given this gift of writing and publishing to use for expanding the kingdom, for the advancement of the kingdom, to encourage others. It's a ripple effect. Our life should be this whole pebble perspective of just throwing what we have out there and watching it reverberate, beyond where its initial intent. So I want to encourage you to not allow fear to hinder you from using what you have in your hand. Don't allow fear to cause you to be stuck in this space of, oh, what if? One of the biggest issues with me writing is I've been a writer since the age of 14. I started writing because I was in a horrible car accident, and I was laid up for almost 6 months. So when I say laid up, I mean from hospital, body cast, all the things. And all I could do was write, and I would write poems or whatever. I had no idea that God would use that. He would use that very season of my life to create this desire and the gift to write. Now, knowing that I had the gift to write was one thing, but when he wanted me to publish what I wrote, yes, I will admit there was a level of fear that came over me, because I did not want anybody to see what I wrote. What if they don't like it? What if they talk about it? What if they say, how can she do this? Or what will the people say? You know how, what will they say? And the enemy will cause you to hold on to that what will they say thing, and you will not do the very thing God has called you to do. The time has come for you to release the spirit of fear. It's time for you to release the spirit of rejection. It's time for you to release whatever the spirit is that's holding you back from stepping into the space that God has called you to step in. And sometimes you got to step into it with fear and trembling, and you can't do it always behind the scenes. It's easy to sit at my computer and write. That's the easy part. Publishing it is the part that I had to move into. Letting the world know that I had this gift. I have to steward this well. I have to steward this well. And I'm not stewarding it well if I'm only doing it behind the computer and it's only saved up in the cloud for me. What good is that? So I pray you've been encouraged to step out. You have been fully equipped to do the thing that God has called you to do. You have in your hands already everything you need. And don't allow the spirit of fear to cause you to bury your gift, as the servant did in Matthew 25. The one thing he had, instead of investing it, he buried it because fear overtook him. So be encouraged. Please respond, send comments. I want to know. I want to know that this was for you, whoever the you is. I want to know that you were encouraged to step out, because now's the time. You have something that the world needs. Your very existence proves that. You have something that the world needs for this designated time. That's why you still have breath in your body. So let it go. Let it go and let the world see it. Let the world see what God has given you. And it's not if people reject it, they're not rejecting you. They're rejecting him. It is written. So I pray you've been encouraged. Have an amazing day. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.